on my way to work, and I'm kind of tired. That's the norm for me. Still having trouble sleeping, but it's getting better. I'm not like staying up till 3 a.m. and because I can't sleep, I'm now only staying up to about 1:30. But yesterday did a lot of yard work, and basically I had trimmed the bushes and stuff in a very long time. Honestly, way too long. And I waited so long that I really can't cut them down to where they need to go, because I would actually cut all the green off of them. So basically what I'm doing is I'm waiting like a week or two until more leaves start to sprout lower down on the branches, so that I can cut the tops off so I can trim them some more. Oh, well, go dude, sorry. I almost pulled out in front of somebody. I couldn't see them because of the sun. Alright, but yeah, so I'm not a big fan of yard work. I don't like cutting grass. I'm not somebody that's like, oh, my yard, I need to have it immaculate and put this on it and do that. No. I don't like the chemicals people spray on them. I don't like all these other things that people do in their yards, because, I mean, some of the chemicals that people put on their yards are pretty hazardous. And my camera is crooked. So, yeah, that's the reason why I don't do it. What else is there? Oh, because, yeah, one thing. One of my professors when I was in college would talk about this, and he was all about the natural, and there's a lot of all natural pesticides that are more dangerous than the ones that we create. So I'm not like a all natural, oh, we can't use this or it's not. No, I'm not that. I'm as far away from that as you can get. If you can give me something synthetic that will cure me, like medicine wise, give it to me. 100% holistic medicine, it'll take an entire bottle, it doesn't do anything. It's the placebo effect. It's like there's I can't remember, it was Elton John or somebody's daughter took an entire bottle of holistic medicine, and I think it's somebody called the doc cops or something on her because of it. They got to the hospital and they looked at the bottle and realized that there's nothing that's going to hurt her. So they didn't pump her. They just was like, all right, you're out, you can go, because there's nothing in it. Like there's the one guy who basically says if you can prove that there's psychic or powers or stuff like that, you get he'll give you $1 million if you can prove it. I can't remember his name right now, but on stage throughout his show, he takes an entire bottle of holistic, I think the Tylenol equivalent or something like that, because it's mainly just herbs or however you say it. That's another thing, I've always called it herbs. There's an H in it. How do you have a silent H? But anyways, sorry. Oh man, that brain went completely blank. But E3 is going on right now, and I'm a big fan of E3. I'm a gamer, so naturally I like E3. But this year, I don't know. I've been kind of disappointed. I mean, all the new generation stuff's in full swing. Pretty much, even last night, my wife was like, "Oh, you know what all these are? Even the like world premiere stuff. Like when the game started up, like you know what it was. Like or even the exclusive stuff." And she's like, "Because she knows I don't keep up with video games a lot much anymore, because I just don't have time." But like the New Horizon one, I knew what it was. God of War, that was kind of an easy one, because basically you saw Kratos first thing. But like I didn't know what this space game was that is supposed to be for VR. I had no idea what that was. that's basically it. The very first one, the Uncharted one, the one that had the ladies instead of Nathan Drake, I was like, it looks like an Uncharted game. It's like, but, and she's like, but I thought that was a guy in that. And I was like, yeah, but I think they're replacing him with a girl. Like they're trying to, like a Lara Croft type thing, and the character looks like Lara Croft. All right, don't get me wrong. I mean, Uncharted is basically Tomb Raider with a guy. That's pretty much what it is. And my camera seems to be falling down. Oh, wait, that's the wrong direction. Oh, well, my little thing here's not working. Maybe I just made it worse. I'm not sure. But, yeah, so yeah, that was another thing. I was just like, what? I mean, I understand, like, I haven't played many of the Uncharted games, and I haven't played the newest Tomb Raider. Like, is it Rise of the Tomb or something? I played the one before, the reboot. I played that, but I didn't play basically the next game to that. I played the original Tomb Raider. I played the first few. Really enjoyed those on the PS1. I have one or two of them on the Dreamcast. I have some on the PSP. I think I even have one. I think I have one or two on the 360. So I'm a Tomb Raider fan, and I have a golden something on the Vita for with Nathan Drake in it. Uncharted. My brain was like, no, again. So I have that. So I played it, and it's good. But they need to do something new. I mean, I understand, like, well, we got this franchise and everything. Okay, yeah, but a lot of these games have only improved their graphics. They haven't really added much to the gameplay. That's kind of what happened to Tomb Raider. It got stale doing basically it's like expansion packs. So I kind of I did get bored with the Tomb Raider games. The first few on the PlayStation, it's like, okay, walk up to the ledge, jump backwards, hold the run button down, go forward, hit jump. All right, now you've made your jump. And it's just, in like every single jump, that's all you had to do. Once you figured that out, you never missed it. But I've seen people get there and just step back a little bit, step back. I'm like, no, just jump backwards. And they're like, oh, double tap down, and you jump backwards, and that's the exact distance you needed to run to be able to do a long jump. So as always, I got kind of disheartened in Tomb Raider a little bit because of that. But I don't know. Hopefully the games will. Hopefully I don't know what they're going to do with the new Uncharted game. I hope that it's actually has some new stuff in it. Oh, a game that looked weird. I can't believe I forgot about this. The Marvel vs. Capcom. And I was like, it's just weird. I mean, Chun-Li didn't look right. Her art style. Mega Man? Why the... stick a Mega Man there. And I saw the guy from Ghosts and Goblins. I'm like, okay, he just looks goofy. I mean, if you're wanting to do the Wreck-It Ralph style of video game design, which is what that looks like because you had these characters from different video games all interacting. Why? I don't know, it just looks so weird. That it was just the whole aspect that you had the what was it? The characters like the guy from I don't know if it's Arthur or what his name is from Ghosts and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts or whichever version you played. You had him, you had Mega Man, and they're shorter characters. Well, you had the Shinobi guy in it. No, not Shinobi. Oh, what was his name? Maybe it was Shinobi. I thought Sega though. But no, you had like one of the ninja characters from one of the video games, and it's like, why would you put these characters together, and they're so vastly different. And Dante throws his guns to Rocket Raccoon, and he does like an ebony and ivory joke. And I was like, okay. A lot of these, I don't know, a lot of the stuff in it just didn't gel with me. The look of the game didn't look right. Like, Captain America looked funny. So yeah, I don't know, just weird about it. Maybe it'd be good. I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I've been on the interstate too long and talking to my phone. No, that's how I don't want to talk about video games. I have to kind of keep going. But anyways, talk to everybody later tonight. Today, I watched the Nintendo press conference and or the Nintendo Direct Treehouse, whatever the thing they call it today. But it was really cool. I really liked it. I liked the Raving Rabbits, Mario Raving Rabbit thing. That was really cool looking. It's kind of my dog is is right here making a bunch of noise. He's snorting and everything. But I really liked it. It was really cool. I liked how it's kind of like a XCOM looking type game. I've always been a fan of the XCOM games. I loved the original one, like on on DOS. I liked Under the Deep or Deep Terror or something like that. Great set of games. Even the new ones are good. The real-time strategy ones. The other ones that are different types of games, they're kind of, but overall, real good games. But now, Thor, buddy, are you going to keep snorting? But what else? Metro Prime 4 was announced. They didn't show anything. That's kind of, but Metro Prime, yay! Finally a Metro Prime game. Then there was the Fire Emblem and a few other things that I can't remember. But it was really good. I liked it. They showed a lot of more stuff off. Skyrim, like Link stuff, looked pretty cool. Rocket League and everything is cool. So, I like it. I'm really happy I got my Switch. I've got quite a few games for my Switch. And just really enjoying it. And the conference they had really made me look forward to stuff coming out here soon. Also, I didn't really watch the Ubisoft one until actually after the Nintendo one. And I was like, oh crap, the Nintendo dude. Was it Michio Kaku, I think might be his name? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. But I think that's what his name was. Or was that the guy that passed away? Ooh, I can't remember. But regardless, he was on the Ubisoft one. That was pretty cool. I was like, oh, I'd have seen this freaking game yesterday. And my battery's about to die. Well, my battery died, so I had to put a new battery in my camera. But yeah, so I was like, crap, I could have saw this game yesterday if I'd have actually watched this yesterday. But I didn't, so the other stuff that Ubisoft showed some cool stuff. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can't really remember anything. I don't even remember now. There's a few things I saw. I was like, oh, wow, that looks really cool. I'll remember everything as soon as I stop the video. But that was kind of neat. But yeah, so now pretty much E3 is kind of over for me. Because, I mean, really, those were the only press conferences I really cared about. I didn't watch the EA one. I don't care about EA. I really don't buy EA games. Wasn't there? I used to buy them. I remember the EA Big, like the tricky games, like the SSX Tricky and everything. Those are really good. But I haven't bought an EA game in quite some time.
just not a big fan of the company and don't like just not a big fan of sports games. And that's the main reason why I don't buy a lot of their stuff. So anything that says EA, I think, oh, it's a sports game. So even if it's not, I still think, oh, sports game. Let's see. I don't even remember the rest of the stuff from E3 that I watched. I kind of like saw things that are really cool that just kind of like me. But today I kind of did some cool stuff. I actually put our server in Iraq finally. Finally had time to do that. Just got to wire it up now. It's just I put the cable management stuff in, and it's just the cable management that's on the server rack is very poor. The previous guy didn't really plan ahead, I guess you would be a good way of saying it. The cables are kind of just like thrown in there, like, oh, here, plug this up. They're hanging down and like way too long and loop around. And I understand why he did it. I thought, oh, they need to loop down because they need to pull the server out. The cables are long enough. Well, if you don't have any type of those rack things that like basically your server's here, their cords come out and it goes through this like cable management system. If you don't have those, well, it's kind of they just get all tangled up and you can't pull your server out unless you actually know what you're doing and you either zip tie them together or Velcro them or lace them together, however you do it. That wasn't done. It's just very poorly done, and it just looks like crap. It's a polite way of saying it. But let's see. What else? I did some stuff with the print server, but yeah, it's some more geek stuff. Programming position, there's a lot of stuff going on with that database that I don't know how to fix, and where I work just 2 days a week, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it done. It's not good. But anyways, today we were trying something different. Instead of us kind of getting home and relaxing and kind of doing a few things, when we got home today, I just played with Adrian, reading a bunch of books. Because what I've been doing is I get home, I'll sit down, kind of relax for about 30 minutes, or I'll cook dinner, and then I'll sit down and relax for about 30 minutes, and then I'll start playing with him and Adrian, or him and the puppies and everything. And today, I was like, forget it, I'm just going to, we basically kept playing him, didn't let him even look at an iPad or a TV, the TV wasn't even turned on, and we read to him and played with him and tried to get him tired out and really want him to go to bed early. It kind of worked. I mean, it was like around 10 o'clock, but he did kind of sleep late today, from what I understand. But I heard something. But he did go to bed. Yeah, I was surprised he went to bed as early as he did, because from what I understand, how late he slept today. Oh gosh, I just want to talk about something. I forgot it was. My little corgi here. His snorting kind of distracted me. But the puppies, I think they're starting to feel a little neglected, because before Adrian was around, it was just them. So I'd come home, I'd play with them, roughhouse with them, and I haven't really been doing that as much. I'm trying to get away more and do things just with them, but it's just really hard because I also want to start getting away and go to the gym. Well, I really haven't been doing that much. Haven't done that any this week or over the weekend, so don't know really what I'm going to do. Like today, I played ball with Thor for a while and played with Chloe, and basically, there's still books laying on the floor. My wife was reading to Adrian, like she was laying on the floor with him. Now, Thor, don't smell Chloe's butt. But so while she was laying on the floor reading to him, I was petting on Chloe, and then when she got done reading a book, I got down there and read a book to him, and then we kind of alternated back and forth. There's one book like it's got an ice cream truck in it. He just wants to read the ice cream book. That's really cute. Oh, he has this thing with cotton or dog fur or Play-Doh. He'll suck on his teeth. He will not take. He never took a pacifier. He always sucked on his two fingers. So he's always walking around with his two fingers in his mouth. So it looks like this. But in his hand, right here, with these his thumb and these fingers, he'll have like a piece of cotton, just twisting it like in a ball. And if you can find dog fur, he'll do the same thing to it. Or if he has Play-Doh in his hand, he'll just sit there and just kind of press it and twist it. And I'm like, wow, that's weird. I've never seen a kid do that. So, but that's just something like he's picked up and just started, like it's like a security blanket for him. If he sees cotton, like, because my mother-in-law, she's a seamstress. She does a lot of like sewing and stuff with cotton. She had some here one day, and he just picked it up and started doing that with it. And there's he'd call it cotton. So like cotton, yeah. He really put an emphasis on the T. Very, very cute. But yeah, trying to do more things with the family. I think I'm just going to have to start getting Adrian to go to bed earlier and me go to bed earlier so I can wake up earlier. Because I think the gym opens at 5 a.m. So if I get up at like 4:30 a.m., take the dogs out, go to the gym, work out or swim or do whatever I want to do, shower at the gym, and then leave for work. That might work. So if it opens at 5, I do an hour to hour and a half at 6:30, shower, so I can get out there by 7. It might work. But do I really want to get up there? I could. But I have to be going to bed by like 11. People are like, wait, 11? That's 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 hours? That's quite a bit of sleep for me. Like normally I'm going to bed at 1:30 and getting up at 6 a.m. So that's 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6. 4.5 hours. So, I don't know. I'll figure something out. Just gotta figure out what, like, I'm a night owl. I love staying up late. And getting up early is not for me. But if I worked at it for a very long time, I might be able to do it. The thing is, if I start getting up that early, that would allow me to go on the weekends also. It's a good idea. No, it's not. It's a bad idea. On the weekends, there's some days I don't go to bed till like 4:30. That's the truth. I go to bed really, really late on the weekends. People are like, oh, I use the weekends to catch up on sleep. I don't. The weekends, I might go to bed at 4, 5 a.m. So I think it's going to be funny, like when Adrian gets older, most people's parents are asleep and the kids are up really late. I'll be the parent that's up really late, probably. That's one thing. I wonder if I can find a gym that's... I really like the YMCA, though. It's got a lot of stuff at it. I'll figure something out. I just remembered. I recorded a long segment driving to work this morning. So this is probably going to be a long vlog today. Well, I'm going to get off here then, since I have a lot more video editing than I thought I did. Hope you guys had a good day. Mine, pretty good. Got to do some stuff with the server. Overall, really fun. Liked it. The server wasn't as heavy as I thought it'd be. And we never dealt with the Dell, how their servers are. I've always dealt with the kind of like you build your own type thing. And I like the rails on it. I like the way they work. They're a little bit different than what I've dealt with before. A The ones I've dealt with before is you kind of hold the server up and like screw the rails into the side. The Dells have these little like pegs on the side, and you kind of like slide it into the rail and push back, and it works really cool. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. Hope you had a good day. Talk to you tomorrow.